Hey Luis, my name is Jay, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring more customers to your business. And oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners they're too busy running their business to learn how the internet can help them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have when hiring someone is that they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. I found that by giving people a free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free, this has resulted in some of those business owners still raising their hands and saying, I like you, Jay. Can you please do this for me? So if by the end of this video, you've liked what you heard and you can see that I do have a few tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, well, shoot me a message and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you, well, you can do that too. So let me show you 3 things that'll set your company above the competition and not to waste any more of your time or mine. The first thing I want to go over, the first thing I really want to go over is you don't have a website and you don't have a Google business profile. So what I've done is I've showed the top competitor here. They're called Absolute Caulking and Waterproofing. And they've got a pretty nice website here. Now, Luis, I don't know exactly what you do. I think you primarily do caulking. What I did is I was looking for foundation repair companies, and your name came up amongst them. And I don't know if you do any concrete work or concrete lifting or anything like that, if it's primarily caulking. And if it is, then we'll take it from there. But looks like this would be your closest competitor, Absolute Caulking and Waterproofing. And so how did I find these guys? Well, what I did is I came over to Google and I put in caulking contractor Denver. And usually there's a map pack, but because there's not a lot of companies that do this, there's no map pack to put Google business profiles in. It doesn't seem. At least they're not showing it here. Now, additionally, usually what gets people in the map pack is citations. And citations are your name, address, and phone number all over the internet. Let me see if I can pull this up. This is a little graphic that we put together. Basically, your citations are your name, address, and phone number all over the internet. These are all representative citations. There's thousands of them, but each one of these would have your name, address, and phone number, and you want to have more of those than your top competitor. So if we scroll down here, we find Absolute Caulking. They're #1 in organic on page 1 of Google. And then there's Yelp, which is also another citation and another directory. So what I did is I took Absolute Caulking and I used them as the representative. Looks like there's another one here. I don't know. I didn't see them before where they should have been. But basically, this is a Google business profile, and this is something we would definitely want to set up for you because it'll give you quite a bit more business. Now let's go over here. This is a tool that I use, and it's called Hrefs. And with Hrefs, let me go here first. Oh, goodness gracious. There we go. So I'm going to look at an overview here. Now with this tool, Hrefs, we can look up a lot of the parameters that would tell Google, or that Google would use to find a company and decide where they're going to put them on the internet. Keywords are one of the things, organic keywords, and referring domains, which gives you the backlinks. Now let's go here first. Now typically what we want to see, Luis, is buyer intent keywords that are for a city. Okay. Now, for instance, what we would want is something that says, well, this does say it, waterproofing Denver. I don't know if you do waterproofing or specifically caulking, but otherwise we want to have something like caulking and waterproofing Denver, Caulking Companies Denver. A lot of these that he has are waterproofing, and as I said, I don't know if you do that. So if you do, then we can talk about that, and we can get more in depth on this. But he doesn't have hardly anything that says Denver. So, depending on what you do, we can probably beat him and get you quite a bit more business. So this is this. Let's go back up to the overview. And once you've got the keywords, you want to have, oh gosh, I forgot something, Luis. Let's go back over here. Because you didn't have a website, I kind of got off track. What you want to do is you want to have at least 1,500 words of keyword-rich content on the front page of your website. So you want to have more content than he does, because he doesn't have very much content. So he needs to have a lot more content, because there's not a lot of competition. He's been able to get by without having a lot of content. But keyword-rich content, that's how Google knows where to put you on, what page to put you on, and how high up on that page you should be. If you want to be in the top 3 of organic, well, you want to have more content with more keywords. And the next part of that is the backlinks. Backlinks are basically one website linking to another website. And so you want to have more websites linking to you, and that's not just any website. You don't want to have somebody like Pizza Hut linking to you, because, well, you don't sling pizzas. But you do want to have somebody that's in the industry, or in, basically something to do with the building industry, linking back to you. Okay, and the more backlinks, quality backlinks. You see, what you want to do is have quality backlinks, because I've seen some people that have had, like 2,000 backlinks, but if you look at them, they're not getting any traffic, and they're not even, they're called spam sites. And I've seen other websites that had maybe 160 backlinks, but most of them are quality backlinks, and they're beating other people that have more backlinks and more keywords, because they've got more quality keywords and they got more quality backlinks. So that's what will get you up in Google. With the information I have right now, I'm thinking a Google Business Profile would be a very good thing for you to have. And I'm going to go back over here. I usually end up on my potential clients website, but we don't have that. So what we're going to do is look at this, guys. And, Luis, I want to be able to help you. You look at what I've showed you here. Let's have a conversation the next day or two, and you can tell me more about what you do. So maybe there's some things I don't know about your company that would be helpful for me to help you, and we can go from there. But for right now, I'm going to sign off. You know what? Let's do this real quick. In closing, you want to have more content than anybody else on your web page. If they've got 1,500 words, you want to have at least 1,600 words of keyword-rich content. Citations, if the people that are in the top of the map pack have, say, 25 citations, well, you probably want to have 40 or 50 citations, because people are always trying to get ahead of somebody else. So if you want to stay up in the map pack, or even be in the map pack, you need to have more citations, which is your name, address, and phone number all over the internet. And then there's the link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing to you guys to show Google that you have authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be #1 across Google. So Luis, you can either go with this information I provided today, and you can do this on your own, and I'm cool with that. However, If you want the most effective route, you want to save yourself some time, give me a call at 303-913-4779. Once again, my name is Jay, and my number is 303-913-4779. Thanks, Luis. I will talk to you soon.